Do you feel like an energy change in the world? I mean, for real. Like, really think about it. Ever since COVID hit, life for a lot of people has never been the same. Not only that, you got older, the world is evolving, stuff is just changing all around, bro. And this is probably why you feel the way you feel. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you're falling into your own thoughts. This is why a lot of people get sad around the holidays. People get sad, or you just get this, it's a weird feeling where out of nowhere you just get down. Oh, you have this deep personalization. I think that's what they call it. I hope I'm saying that right. I've been trying to find a word to describe it, and there's really not much that I can. But yeah, you just wake up feeling like this type of storm over you, right? And what it is, it's like a personal energy shift. I'm telling y'all, because I felt it a couple months ago. You know, it was like a shift. It's where collectively, as a group or like personal, is used suddenly, all of a sudden, right? And it changes. It feels real heavy, like a storm, or like something is brewing, and then it goes over you. Sometimes it feels like a storm. That's the best way I could describe it. But these shifts, to me, don't feel random, though. It's like very often, you know, they're often triggered by certain things that I'm noticing. And the first one is like global events. I know a lot of people be in uproars when, like, you know, presidential elections happen. A lot of people go crazy for whatever reason. You know, maybe your president didn't win, and, you know, all of these things. You're going through policies. A lot of people's life changes when people get elected. I don't know. Personal growth. Maybe you're not where you're at, where you want to be, where you want to be at. You feel stuck. You know, when you start leveling up in life, your old energy gets uncomfortable. You get me? That's what happens. Spiritual changes is a big one. Spiritual changes happen as well, whether you believe in God, you believe in the universe, whatever you believe in, right? Spiritual awakenings are a real thing. I truly believe this. I truly believe this. Have you noticed your habits changing? Just ask yourself that. You know, maybe you're drawn to different things now. Like you outgrow stuff. And that happens, bro. You outgrow people. Your goals don't feel the same. You don't have the same aspirations as you did before. That's that shift. I'm telling you, it's called evolving, right? And understanding this is what I want people to do, you know? For me, I remember feeling, you know, heavy energy over myself. When I was juggling all of these jobs, creating content, you know, building my channels, you know, I did feel that for a minute, you know. Something told me I couldn't keep living that way, though. I had to break up out of that. But I noticed a lot more people starting to go through that shift. And I know what you're going through. And I can tell you some signs that you're experiencing it. And it's gonna go something like this. First of all, you're not gonna be able to sleep. As weird as that sounds, you're not gonna be able to sleep. You're gonna have some restless, or how can I put it? You're gonna have some unease feeling. You're gonna feel out of place. Okay? And for me, a lot of y'all saying it was my job. I just, you know, I felt out of place, and what I got the jobs for, once it was completed, like there was nothing else for me to, you know, valuable from the job. Like I didn't have any more value from the job anymore. It was kind of like I had that shift, like of placement. You get me? Even if not, and it don't even got to be nothing major, that has to change. Maybe it's different for you, but it could be changes in relationships. That's another one. Your friends. Some people start falling out of your life, and it starts small. It can start with friends. It can start with your girl. It can start with your boyfriend, even family, your cousins. Don't matter. While others suddenly become kind of closer to you. You might break away from relationships, friendships, and then gain one that was already there and gain a closer one, or even better one. You find someone new, right? I think heightened emotions is another one, bro. The way you particularly go about things will change. Like emotion wise, like you won't get mad or you won't get sad or over the things that you usually would get mad and sad over. Do you understand me? Like I said, new interests. You'll gain new interests in things that you never would even see yourself doing. You know, mine's, I guess you could say, is YouTube, because I was always the person that was shooting music videos behind the camera. So it's kind of different being a person that's on camera. You get me? It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of different. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of different. Maybe the music you listen to, movies you like, books that you read, food, like it's little things that it start happening, and you won't really notice it. You won't really notice it at first. My biggest one that I think is your energy. You're gonna have this energy shift, and it might be a burst of energy where you just grinding and working, or you may feel a little more fatigued where you feel a little more tired than usual. And I know a lot of people are facing that part. They are, where you can sleep and still feel tired. It's a weird feeling, right? I don't understand it neither, bro. Like I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I still don't understand it. I really truly don't. I don't. It's a weird shift. I'm telling you. Dang, it's weird now that I'm like talking about it, because this was something that was on my mind. I don't know why these shifts happen. I think it's like a force of growth, to be honest with you. I think it's a force of you evolving. That's what I think it is. You know, sometimes life has to shake things up. It does. You know, it has to shake things up in your life to wake you up, you know? Because maybe you're not seeing these things that you're supposed to be seeing, right? If you've been stuck in the same routine or the same thing, the universe will kind of do this little nudge at you, you know? It'll do that. Or shove you into a change, right? And you could probably look at mine, since I document my life. You could probably see a small glimpse. Let me correct that. A small glimpse. You guys don't see everything, because I don't show y'all everything. But, you know, you had that change. You get me? I think it's to align you with your purpose. That's why that shift is happening. It's to align you with the things that you're supposed to be doing or that matter to you. You know, have you ever noticed that when one door closes, another one will open? And it's really true. That is a true statement. Other ones open. That's an alignment. That's what that is. It's redirecting you towards what's truly meant for you. Like, you could take something that happened to me, a door closed at somewhere that I already didn't want to be at. But when I tell you another one open, it has already, okay? It has already, you know. Collective consciousness is something that floats as well. On a larger scale, I believe shifts happen when society on this planet, this world, this thing we living in, itself is evolving. It really is. It truly is. It's like we're all connected, and when enough people change, the energy around us will change too. I swear to you. I swear to you. And as well as personal effects that will fall in line with yourself too. You got to embrace the shift. You got to embrace the change that's coming into your life, because I truly believe nobody is going to go through anything that they cannot handle. You know, especially coming from somebody that's been through a lot already. I'm still standing every day, you know, still standing. So life is about experiences. That's what life is about. Life is about experiences and learning. All right. I always sit and reflect on my life as an individual, and I think a lot more people should. But it's kind of hard when you're going through this shift and you may feel down. You may not be on the upside of this shift. A lot of people aren't on the upside of this shift. A lot of people are feeling down. So it is rough. Don't rush to fix everything or fix how you feeling. You know, take time to journal, take time for yourself, take time to meditate, or sometimes, bro, just sit in silence, man. Just sit in silence and ask yourself, what is life or this shift trying to teach me? A lot of people don't think like that. You know, again, life is a learning experience. Learning. If you don't learn anything, you don't gain anything. You need to be constantly learning. Let go of what's not serving you anymore. Let go of what's not serving you any purpose anymore. Energy shifts often highlight these moments for you. They do. My biggest one, y'all seen it. Y'all seen it for yourself. Like that had to be my biggest one so far. And ever since things happened, bro, I've been happy. Like, you know, life isn't always going to be great, but for the most part, at a time that you would think somebody would feel down, I'm not. Like, at all, you know? And I think it's because I took action towards the growth in myself. You know, whether you don't take the action, maybe that's the problem. Start that project. Start whatever you're trying to do. Stuff you've been trying to put off, start it. Take that leap of faith. Do it. You get me? Like, maybe that's part of the reason why, because I talked about doing some of the things that I've been wanting to do, and now I'm doing it. I'm happy. I'm just going with the flow of the shift of how things are going. I'm trusting the process. A lot of people don't trust the process. This is the hardest part out of this whole shift, in my opinion, is believing that everything is gonna work itself out. That'd be the hardest part, bro. No lie. No lie. Because I can get how somebody would feel like, you know, oh, I don't know if this gonna work. Type beat. I understand, bro. I understand it all too well, but here's the thing. You gotta believe in something. It's necessary that you believe that it is gonna work. It's necessary. Because if you don't believe, why would anybody else believe in you that you could do something, right? During my own shift, I realized, bro, I felt lost at first at some point in time, but when I learned that in discomfort is when you'll find your true character, I realized it was pushing me towards what I really was supposed to do. It was pushing towards my dreams, things I wanted to achieve. I got a video that I made 2 years ago, making a promise to myself that in a bathroom, which is crazy, I was at work, at the job that I left. I said in 2 years, in 2022, you know what's crazy? Today's the 22nd, right? Today is when I made it. That'll make it 2 years. That's crazy. I should have dropped that video today. I just might too. But I made a promise to myself that I said in 2 years, I'm gonna dedicate grinding, working, getting out of debt, and building up my channel. All across the board. Gaming channel, all of it. All of it. My goal was to grind and be able to pursue my passions and turn them into things I could do and work, right? I did just that. My 2 years ago self would be proud. That's what comes from this, bro. If you can do that, you can do anything, bro. Trust the process and keep grinding.